For the first time, state lawmakers are considering legalizing recreational marijuana. They held a hearing on that this morning. Dennis Owens live at the state capitol with the latest. Good afternoon, Dennis.
Good afternoon to you, James. I can report that hearing running a little bit late, still going on. The Senate Law and Justice Committee is chaired by local Senator Mike Regan, and as you said, it is discussing the legalization of adult use cannabis. Regan promises a couple of more hearings in the process as they move toward this. This hearing did have a few surprises, most notably district attorneys from ruby red counties calling for legalizations so they can focus on more serious drug dealers and not, as one DA put it, going after grandma who's eating Cheetos on the porch and watching Cheech and Chong movies. Warren County's DA, which is a county that's 70% Republican, says the war on drugs just is not working. He said law enforcement needs to be the good guys, and you're not the good guys if you're prosecuting something that more than 60% of Pennsylvanians support.
We need to get on board and either legalize it, sign the paperwork, as one of the senators said, and get it done and over with, or just wait until eventually we're going to do it anyway. Get on board, start the regulation, do it the right way, and lead rather than follow what the trend is.
And Senator Regan is writing a bill as we speak, says he hopes to move it, have something in the spring, wanted to hold these hearings before putting the finishing touches on that bill. There is the usual words of caution. Some people wondering about the message that it sends to kids, other people concerned, James, about workplace safety, but perhaps I've buried the lead. By legalizing it and taxing it, potentially, according to the Independent Fiscal Office, it could generate $1 billion for state coffers. And a lot of times around here, that is the lead story. We have a lot of money in gambling money that goes to the state, a lot of money in alcohol money that goes to the state, and now they're talking about recreational marijuana, which would also send a lot of money to the state and could be the tipping factor in whether this thing ultimately passes. But the big story, a hearing underway for the first time ever here on the legalization of adult use cannabis. That's the story from Harrisburg. James, let's send it back to you.
So Dennis, you're talking about changing attitudes. You talk about that public opinion is in favor of it, but what about the opinion of those legislators? Does it seem like they're changing their minds towards it?
Well, Mike Regan says Republicans are coming on board. Of course, Republicans control both the House and the Senate, and he believes Republican minds are being changed. And there is a bill by Dan Laughlin. You're going to hear from him tonight at 5 o'clock. He's a Republican from Erie. He is in full support of this and doesn't see any reason why we shouldn't be doing it. I said to him, what about the message you send to kids? He says, well, yeah, you tell me that when you're, then stop drinking in front of your kids. So Republican minds have been changed, but you're right to ask that question about where the lawmakers stand, because heretofore, Republicans most notably have been vehemently against the legalization of marijuana. But we'll see if minds are changing, and they hope to have some kind of a bill, perhaps a vote, in late spring. That's the story from here. James, let's send it back to you.
Very interesting indeed, Dennis. Thank you very much for that live report.